I don't know, do I still need a rubber? I think that's pretty clear. To the left. Alright, so I'll just to illustrate that. Okay, so if this is sine of bx plus c, this is shifted back, and that distance there is b on c. Okay, so normally we'd start our sine graph at 0. We've shifted it to the left, b over c. That's right. If it was, it is c on b. Okay, if I do it again, Harla, I'll use your rubber. It is c on b. It's c on b. I'm going to keep getting that wrong, and you're going to have to keep correcting me. Okay, so let's put this all together. We have some function a sine bx plus c plus d. Now, do you see why we use plus d for the horizontal? Yeah, because we use c over here. That's kind of clever, I think. So we know that the amplitude, the absolute value of a is the amplitude. Am I still on screen? Yep. We know that the period, which is t, is 2 pi on b. We know that the phase shift, or the horizontal shift, is c on b. Yep. And we know that the median position is d. Nice and easy. Okay, and let's just add a little diagram here to illustrate all that. So I'm going to start this diagram with some dotted lines. Sorry? Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think there's any sketching on the... So there's not explicit sketch. There's not going to be a question that says sketch this periodic function. Okay? So let's start. Let me start by saying that. But I'll also add, in a, let's say, a modeling and problem solving question, if you see it's if you see it's a periodic function, and you can demonstrate that you understand what that function means and what all the different terms in that means via, let's say, I don't know, a sketch, then that's demonstrating your modeling criteria, because you're taking the maths and you're showing the model of it. Okay? So that can quite probably get you to a C if you do a good job of a sketch on an MPS question. Okay? So while you don't need to be, we're not doing sketching like we did in year 11 where it's like sketch this periodic function, you do still need to understand all the aspects of this sketch and understand things like horizontal shift and things like that. Yeah? Okay. So when I do sketch this, I'm going to use dotted lines because of the horizontal and vertical shift. I'll put in, that's my x-axis. So this is my value of d. Might look like that. My period. One period is going to be 2 pi on b. That distance there. I might have some sort of horizontal shift. So that distance there is c on b. And last of all, my amplitude. So I'm just going to add these dotted lines which demonstrate d plus A, or absolute value of A, I suppose, and D minus A. Okay, so the height of my amplitude. So we can sort of box it into this grid. Does that make a fair amount of sense? The diagram helps? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording there.